I came to bring the
Yeah! What's going on, people? It's that boy Treezy here. It's the first episode of the Gears of War 3, the Onyx Cabinet series. So, like I mentioned in my vlog, basically, you know what I mean? The videos, it's just going to be like, good matches I want to show you guys. Maybe matches where I specifically want to talk about something. You know what I mean? Just keep it fresh, keep you guys posted on how I'm doing on Gears 3, for those who are interested anyway. So the first episode is just kind of still, introduction mode. As you can see here, still blazing Guardian. And what I've also come to realise is it's not been as daunting as I thought it was grinding Guardian. Because obviously my mission here is to try and get 10 kills as the leader. So, you know what I mean? Obviously you're going to get like one go of the leader each match. And then if it goes wrong, that's it for that match till next time around. But at the same time, I can chip away at ribbons, other medals, weapon kills, stuff like that. But I thought at the same time I wouldn't be getting anything done towards other, like capture the leader game modes, you know what I mean? But matches in Guardian actually count towards that medal, you know what I mean? So that's a good thing. So like I said, it has been giving me a lot of trouble. I probably don't help myself because I have been playing solo. You know what I mean? Just been teaming up with randoms, and in the world of Gears of War, you know what I mean? For a game that I already knew I wasn't gonna enjoy as much as I would with like Battlefield, you know what I mean? I'm kind of making it a bit more stressful on myself because, you know what I mean? Over the course of these videos, I probably will say a lot of bad shit about Gears of War 3. You know what I mean? It's just naturally I don't like the game, but at the same time, you know what I mean? I have to admit, out of the large amount of multiplayer games I've played, nothing gives you such an adrenaline rush like Gears of War does. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it isn't hard to explain, but it's like coming back to the game. Obviously, I've been in a few situations where it's like time to go clutch. You know what I'm saying? And even when it's not necessarily vital to the match, it's not really the deciding match or anything like that, it's still, I don't know, man, it just you know what I mean? You're the last guy alive, you've got 3 or 4 people to take out, all the dead people are watching you through the camera and all that kind of shit, and it just and being in game chat, it just makes the whole experience like 10 times more pumped, you know what I mean? Because people, people get aggressive on Gears. I mean, the same Call of Duty, Battlefield, you know what I mean? People just really get hyped up and talk some good shit. But you know how it is, so just wanted to stick this match in. Unfortunately, it is another loss. Don't worry, I do have wins recorded, but I'm just keeping it real because, like I said, I'm not an amazing Gears of War player. I am good, you know what I mean? I got a brain in my head, you know what I'm saying? So I am an aware player, you know what I mean? Sometimes I do make silly decisions, and my main problem is I can be very inconsistent. Because, I love my shotgun, I love my Nasher. Seriously, I would give a very comfortable and confident fuck you to the sawn-off shotgun. I think that's the worst. That's the worst weapon that I've ever seen in any game. I mean, I'd rather be double meleeed. I'd rather be triple meleeed by a Hammer of Dawn, Gears of War 1 style. You know what I mean? And then smoke tagged and raped. Or I'd rather be chainsawed. You know what I mean? Than killed by the fucking sawn off shotgun. You can't. It gets me mad talking about it. The weapon's a fucking disgrace. But anyway, I just sidetracked myself completely and forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, the Nashor. So you know what I mean? I roll deep with the Nashor. I never, ever bother with the sawn off. The only time I bother with the sawn off, I'll just cancel out what I said now, is obviously to get the related medal. But even then, I only use it in like private matches. You know what I mean? Against bots. I'd never pull it out in a online multiplayer match. But you know, people are sick with it. Like, oh god, some people are crazy. The way people can just bounce all over the place and still just like one shot the life out of people is beyond me. I mean, that's not how I roll. You know what I mean? I keep it solid. I I adjust my rifle for, you know what I mean, whatever map it is. I'm pretty good on the hammerburst trigger. The retro lancer is a pretty powerful weapon anyway, so you know what I mean. That ain't too hard to use. And obviously the main thing with the normal lancer is it's got a fat clip and it's pretty decent with its stopping power. You know what I'm saying? But in most close quarter situations, naturally, I can't help but pull out the shotgun. You know what I mean? And in a lot of battles, it's just you just I don't know. You engage in the battle, and then my whole I don't fall apart. I just don't do as well as I should. I miss key shots. I miss and the kind of easy shots. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's about. Obviously, you kind of automatically start strafing left and right, and then firing away. And I just like 60% of the time I just mess my shit up, and I'll be really pissed off with myself because I know that in more situations I can nail the other guy. You know what I mean? And same goes for the crazy wall bouncing guys. A lot of the time, when you're faced with that kind of situation, you just gotta try and just keep calm. You know what I mean? Let them bounce around like idiots, and then as soon as they go to hit a particular wall, or they just mess the bounce up, nail them. You know what I mean? But then on the other hand, some guys are just insane with it and just dance around you and wipe you out, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Um, But again, you know, the core thing is at the minute, you know, I am rolling solo, so I think I've been in 2 matches altogether where people have been talking, and I've got to admit I've not even put my mic on, you know what I mean? So obviously that doesn't help. You go against a team stack with fluent communication. Obviously the leader can see the locations through walls and whatnot. It's not going to be a good look for you, you know what I'm saying? In the past, when I've rolled deep with the boys, you know what I mean, we did well, and you know, it wasn't necessarily about shotgunning and stuff. Obviously dependent on what game type it was, we just hold down a section, hold down the power weapon, you know what I mean, spread out, hold our different points, and you know what I mean, shit was good, shit was comfy. But obviously with randoms, you don't know what's going on with your other 4 guys, and you know, shit gets messy. So you know, with that said, if anyone is interested who's watching this video, you want to come play Gears sometimes, you know, holler at me. You know, obviously I want some serious people. Like I said, I'm not an amazing player myself, but I ain't, you know, teaming up with people just to carry them. I want to team up with people so we can speak and do our thing together, you know what I mean? Just replaying that headshot right there, because you know, I'm not gonna lie, I am a pretty poor sniper, so for me, even though that was pretty much slightly lucky as well, that was a pretty slick headshot. You'll see in future videos I do some really poor sniping, so I'm enjoying that one while I can, you know what I mean? And it was just key as well because I knew that guy had the boom, you know what I mean? So to have headshotted him like that was pretty slick, even though I'd die anyway. But anyway, yeah, so if anyone is serious about playing, like I said, you know, I'm just chipping away at the multiplayer stuff. I just stick with quick matches, to be honest, keep the action more continuous, you know what I mean? I am hammering Guardian at the minute too. Chuck us a comment on this video, and in the future, you know, if people want to check, well, just drop a comment on this video. Obviously I'll see the notification and whatnot. I mean, you know, I don't want to start getting hammered with friends requests or anything like that. I mean, my friends list has been full for quite a while, but literally about half hour after removing a guy off my list, you know what I mean, friend request came straight in, and I'm not being like some type of fat-headed prick or anything, but when you get random friend requests with no message or no nothing, it's just nah, delete. Not, you know what I'm saying? It's just I can understand why a lot of people say that, because you just nah, not feeling it, or you just get a random party chat invite. Like, come on, send the guy a message first. Let me know what you're talking about. Then send me your party invite so I know what I'm, walking into. You know what I mean? I know it sounds soft and that, but just keeping it real, keeping it honest. So, you know, drop a comment if you want to play sometime. We'll get down into some dirty ass Gears multiplayer. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos. Obviously, it's not just going to be the same old, yeah, I've done this today, yeah, I've done that. Just talk about maps, characters, other stuff. I mean, like I said, I've put many hours into Gears 1, Gears 2, so when it comes to getting a rant and rave on, like you should know I like to do by now, and especially when it comes to Gears of War, I've got a lot of shit I could really talk about, and I probably will get into in the future, you know what I mean? So stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this footage. I'll have to put a win up next, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.